Imagine being so terrifying that grown men weighing 300 pounds choose their words carefully around you. Imagine being so explosive that even other legends admit they were scared. This is Mike Tyson, not just a champion, a phenomenon. Before the prison sentence, before the headlines, before the comeback interviews, there was a kid from Brooklyn with extreme power, terrifying speed, and durability that made him look indestructible. Tyson didn't box, he hunted, peekaboo style, head movement like a coiled spring. Then boom, left hook, right uppercut, over in seconds. Opponents didn't lose to Tyson, they survived him, if they were lucky. By 20 years old, he became the youngest heavyweight champion in history. 20. Most fighters are still learning footwork. Tyson was dismantling grown men. And it wasn't just power, it was speed. The kind of speed that doesn't make sense in a heavyweight body. And that's where the fear started. Even massive athletes, giants in their own sports, spoke about him differently. People like Shaquille O'Neal have openly respected the danger Tyson carried. Press conferences with Tyson weren't normal. They were tense, volatile. You could feel it in the room. Fighters didn't try to insult him too much. They didn't push too far, because nobody wanted to see that switch flip. There was something in his eyes, something unpredictable. That unpredictability made him legendary, but it also made him dangerous to himself. Fame hit early, money hit hard, influence exploded, and with that came chaos, lawsuits, prison, public collapse. The image of invincibility shattered. The same extreme power that made him unstoppable in the ring didn't protect him outside it. And here's the twist. Behind the intimidation, behind the headlines, behind the terrifying knockouts, there was a gentle side, a thoughtful side. Years later in interviews, Tyson doesn't sound like a monster. He sounds reflective, almost philosophical, soft-spoken, self-aware, a man who knows what violence cost him. That contrast is what makes him fascinating. How can someone be both feared and gentle? How can someone carry that much destruction and still talk about vulnerability? That duality is why he's still relevant. And then came the modern spectacle, the fight with Jake Paul. On paper, it sounded insane. A YouTuber turned boxer versus one of the most feared heavyweights in history. Even at nearly 60 years old, people speculated. Some genuinely believed Tyson could still destroy Jake with one clean shot. Others argued it would be controlled, managed, staged, a business event disguised as a fight, and that's the power of Tyson's legend. At an age where most fighters are long retired, people still believe in his extreme power, still believe in the speed, still believe in that switch, because legends don't fade quietly. They linger. Was the Jake Paul event pure competition? Was it entertainment? Was it calculated? The debate alone proves something. Mike Tyson isn't just a former champion. He's a myth, a man who once terrified an entire division, a man whose press conferences felt like pressure cookers, a man opponents avoided provoking, a man who went from unstoppable to imprisoned to bankrupt to reborn. The durability wasn't just physical, it was psychological. Most fighters break once. Tyson broke publicly and somehow rebuilt himself. That's not just a comeback, that's survival. And here's the question that keeps the legend alive. Was Mike Tyson the most dangerous heavyweight of all time? Or was he the most misunderstood? Because when people still argue about whether a 60-year-old Tyson could destroy a younger opponent, that's not nostalgia. That's fear. And fear is what built the legend in the first place.